Hi Maddie, I said to you that I would be doing a quick video on Luna. So here's Luna. I think you recognise her. So I'm just going to mention a few things about her, okay? Okay, so the things that I wanted to mention, and I'll never remember everything. We will be leaving you a paper sheet as well. But just to mention, Luna gets fed 3 times a day. Her first feed is when you get up in the morning. Just to mention that Luna is sort of kept in the living room at night. So when you go to bed, just make sure to shut the living room door so that she stays in there. And basically, first thing in the morning, let her out. Now, she gets fed 3 times a day, and typically she gets this type of food in the morning, one of these cans, but it's only half a can. That's what her portion size is. So it's half a can in the morning, half a can in the evening, and she gets like a soup during the day. So she gets one of these soups during the day. In the morning, basically, she gets one of her medicines, which is Loxicon, and she gets it in this little syringe, and basically, she gets zero point 0.3, 0.3. So it's like to that, you can see the little marking there, kind of there, no more than kind of that. So that's her, it's a painkiller. Um, Another thing that you can do, you only need to do this following thing every second day. Basically, in her evening meal, you can give her one of these. It's called Dasuquin, I believe. And basically, it's one of these little sachets. And you basically just kind of like open the little thing up, capsule rather, and pour it into her feed. You need to add water to her feed. I should mention that. So basically, for the morning feed, um, you normally put about 2 teaspoons of water into it. And as I mentioned, morning and evening tends to be a can. You can alternate the cans between chicken and fish. But like I say, half a can in the morning, half a can in the evening, and add just sufficient water into it. Normally you can add about 2 or 3 teaspoons of water. The other half can, if you put into just one of these containers, and you can then put the remaining food into the fridge. Um, Other things to mention about Luna, always make sure that she has kind of clean milk in her bowl. You know where the bowl normally is, it's in the hallway. Because, yeah, Luna is a naughty cat and she doesn't drink water at all. We do have more than one little bowl for her milk. I think it's here, in fact. So every day, just give her the new green bowl for her milk because it kind of goes a wee bit funny after a bit of time. Um, yeah, and just kind of periodically, occasionally, you can, if you can, you can give Luna a brush. You know that Luna's litter tray is in the living room, and there's a bucket just to remove the waste. I tend to just sort of whatever waste she puts in there, I just remove it whenever I see it, because she's a wee bit of a funny cat with her tray that when it's dirty, she basically stops using it for some reason. And twice she had to go to the vet because of that, actually. But she tends to be okay. And regarding how often she goes bathroom, well, it's sort of once a day for the number two, and she maybe has a pee maybe twice a day. That's all that she does really. I think those are probably the main things to mention about Luna. You will find she's very quiet. Well, apart from when it's feeding time. And yeah, just an indication of potential feeding times for Luna. Yeah, just sort of morning when you get up is for breakfast. Lunch should be around about 12, half 12, but she can never wait that long. So effectively, she ends up having lunch quite early. She can be like 11:30 that she has lunch. And once she's had her lunch, she's a lot more happy. You get quite a quiet afternoon with Luna after she's had lunch, and then she has her dinner about 7 o'clock. But we definitely find that the mornings can be a wee bit of a challenge with Luna, just because of the way she is and her age. So basically, if she's giving you a bit of a headache in the morning, just feed her lunch as early as 11:30. You could give her lunch. Yeah, and other strange stuff that she does. After her breakfast, she will howl and yowl a little bit. She'll maybe go to the stairs and howl and yowl up the stairs. And what I tend to do is I just normally tend to bring her back, and then she's okay. Yeah, no, but thank you very much for looking after Luna. That is very, very, very kind of you, and we really appreciate it as well, Luna. That's the thing with Luna, that as she's got older, she's become a lot more dependent on people. So that's the one thing she struggles with is lack of company, just when people are away. So that's incredibly kind, but I'm sure you'll have a lovely time with her. Yep. And you can see her here this morning. Here she is. You want to say good morning, Luna? Yeah, you want to say morning? Yeah, this is a video for Auntie Maddie. No, she's not saying too much, but she's not asking for food either. Yeah, Luna. Hello, Luna. Sometimes she might give a wee sneeze, but overall she's doing okay, and she's not on any other medications at the moment. Okie dokie, bye bye.